Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's me, Nytrix Prime, and today we are going to build a realistic loading screen in Roblox Studio. So, um, before we start, I have attached a model, which is a loading screen model. It's not mine. It's someone else's. But we're gonna tweak it and make it look better in this loading screen, realistic loading screen. So we'll go ahead to the description and get the model, claim it, and then continue in the video. All right. So when you get into Roblox Studio, what you want to do is open Toolbox and Explore. Sorry, Asset Manager. And then if you don't have that open, you go to the top and you'll see Explore Properties, Toolbox, and Asset Manager. Make sure all of these are opened. And then you want to go to first, then you want to go to Explore, and you'll see here base plate and spawn location. You just want to go and delete both of them. Um, I'll teach you how to add spawn location later and base plate later. We don't really need base, but we just need a part. So we're gonna focus on scripts right now. So I'm not gonna attach any scripts in the description below because I got some um comments before, and it's not hate or anything. He's just this guy just wanted to know if I'm copying the scripts from other people or not, and which I'm not doing. I'm creating these scripts by myself. So you know I'm sorry, but I just had to do it for at least this video just to show that I didn't uh copy scripts from other people. I'm using the scripts like from my brain knowledge and stuff like that. So yeah. So first, when you get into Roblox Studio, you want to go to first person and add a part. In that part, you want to go to properties and you want to scroll down to um anchored. So just search up anchored. I can't find it. All right. So you want to check that anchor so the part doesn't fall over the place. Then what you want to do is just go to select the part and go to Explorer. You want to right click part and then just duplicate. And now this other part, we're just gonna move it on this side. So this is where we're gonna put our environment. So let's scale it a bit bigger, like this. Okay. And then after that's done, we'll keep this and we'll edit it later. But for scripting, we're just gonna do script for this. So you wanna go into this part and select the part and go to Explore. And you wanna go select that part and then just press F2 on keyboard or just right click and rename. And then you have to put view lock part. And then once that's done, what you wanna do is go to start player, start player scripts right here, and I add a like local script. And in this local script, it's gonna be a big code. Um, but I'll type it fast. So local players equals game and then this and then get service players quotations and then players. I'm not gonna do this all for all my videos. I just want to show that I know my scripting. After that, local players, and then make sure players here is capital P, and then players equals game, and then get service players. Indent, enter on keyboard, local run service equals game get get service run service. Indent, put local player equals um players dot no wait capital P, so players dot local player. And then so enter local no camera equals workspace. Oh, my bad. Equals workspace dash current current camera. And then in the sixth line you want to add wait for character to load. So you don't need that. Which is This is just a reminder for you guys. You don't really need to add this. And then you can put local function get character. Oops. Local function get and then okay. I think I've okay, one second. Character. I think I typed something on my keyboard and doing this red thing. Shift. It's fine. Just leave it. If you get the red thing, just leave it. Because it is all correct right now. Local function get character. Character. Okay. Get character. Character. And then bracket. Enter local character equals player dot character or player character added, and then wait. Indent, but repeat, wait, and then brackets, on space until character find, so capital F, first child, and then put brackets and then quotations. Humanoid, don't put other one, humanoid. So that's Humanoid, and then just go right and then put and character um, find first child, and that should um oh my bad, I did not know I did that. Okay, well, go back and press picture is like this and then put character this for find first child, and then put here in quotations humanoid, so humanoid root part, humanoid root part, and then just make sure those are in quotations so it's green. I didn't put quotation before, like that. So finally it should look like this. We're gonna continue, we're not done yet, so I'll stay here for a while so I can pause it and then get continue. All right, so then once you pause and you're on continuing, go to the 12th line and add um wait wait go back to this area, enter, and the 10th line. So what happens is end is on the 11th line, and then is we need to put return character. Um, yeah, character. That's how you spell it. Okay, then that has to be done. Alright, then after that's done, you want to go and indent to line 2, 12, and then indent to line 13, and for local character equals get character, and then brackets and enter, and you put local humanoid equals um character find, so capital F, find first child, and then put humanoid and make sure it's in quotation. And then after that's line that's done, go to line 15, and you want to put sorry, local HRP equals character. Then put this one. I don't know what these are called. The two dots over here. That, and then put um find. Actually, never found out what that is. I need to do that later. Find first child humanoid root part. Then you want to press indent. Go to line 16, and then you want to go to line 17. Put dash dash lock camera to view part. So these things that have the dashes, they're just telling you that it's just reminding you what the script is gonna be for. Then you put a local character, sorry, no, view part. You put view part, make sure part is capital. Local view part equals workspace dot, no, sorry, this two dots. Wait for child. Then put view, make sure quotations are there, press view log part. That's the view. Yeah, let's just name it view lock part. So this is the part that we just named in here, right here, view lock part. So basically, what's gonna happen is the player is gonna have a part when they join the game. They'll be locked on a part, and they won't be able to move. And later, I'll teach you the UI and where when the players load into the screen, they'll be able to teleport to the real game. Just give me a second. All right, then just to let you know what this is for, we're gonna put dash dash, and then put space. Ensure it's comma it's in workspace, and correctly. That's two R's, right? Correctly named. Um, correctly position, not named. Position, and then you just want to indent to line 19 and put camera dot camera capital M camera type. And then put equal, so space equal, and then put enum dot camera type, and then put dot scriptable. And then you want to indent, go to line 21 and put dash dash position the camera in front of the part. And then once that's done, indent to line 22 and put local um camera CAMR, okay, camera, and put offset. And then make sure vector is 3, and then new put 0 0, and then right here third one put 1, and then right here and the sides don't like do this, but put dash dash. Oh, let me remove this. But dash dash, you can adjust. So later you'll know this reason why I'm not putting this in the comment section, so you would know what to do. Is to set how far front of the part the camera is. Okay, and then make sure it says you can adjust this to set how in front the camera is. And then later I'll show you more of this. You don't really need to change it in the code. I'll teach you more how to change that in the part in workspace in the game. So then in line 23, you would just want to indent one more time with the line 24 and put run service dot um render, right, dot render, and then put step connect function. Then indent. Then you want to put if HRP and view part. Then indent and then put dash dash. But set the camera to look at the part, and then indent, and then you want to put local camera position capital P, no spaces, capital P position. You can like skip ahead on the video and then pause it when the script is done. That's completely your choice, or just follow along. So local camera position and put equal, and then like space equal space and put view part dot position, um and put plus camera offset, and then it should look like that. You'll put indent and go to line 28, and then put camera dot C frame, and then equals C frame dot uh, new, and then put brackets camera position in caps position comma, so make sure P is capital, and then no spaces, and then you put a space view part. Let me move this mouse. View part is then dot and then position, and then once that's done, we're basically done here. But now for this camera line 28, we're gonna over here and then put dash dash. Make sure the camera is facing Sorry, no. Camera facing the part. Okay, now we're done with the code. I'm gonna go and indent right here, and you can just copy right here. I'll wait for a while, and then you can pause. All right, now when you're back, you just go and close that script, and then now to test it and make sure it's working, go to Explorer and go to Workspace and add a spawn location. In the spawn location, move it over here because this camera, this part right here will be focused on this side. Now we're just gonna move this spawn location over here, and then we're going to then add a part. So go to Work Explorer, Workspace, and add a part. The part will be detached right here. Then what you want to do is just scale it and make sure players don't fall off the map. They are blocked from or walking around the place. So just put it right here. And most characters come in different sizes, shapes and stuff. Like I've seen like different things like maybe small stuff like I don't know, but there's different animals, there's different characters, Roblox makes, and there's other people that just use random characters for their Roblox avatar. So you just want to make sure it's like me at least this height because Roblox doesn't make their avatars this big, but it's just safe to keep it like this if you want, or you can add a roof later if your thing is like small. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna make this big. I usually just do this when I used to make my own games back in the day. Um, I'm not saying I'm old. I'm not saying I'm an uncle or anything. It's just that uh, I started building these games. I mean, a long time ago, and I didn't have the budget to advertise the games. So I later just um, forgot about game building games, and I started teaching my education to the channel. And I've been growing every single day. I'm very happy for that. And I plan on growing it more and more to teach you guys more knowledge and later you can if you watch all my videos in just once, you'll also find out that you can actually build one game with all my videos. Pretty possible. But yeah. Sometimes I get out of ideas. I have my comment section, my I get comments and I get help from them and they get help for themselves. If you have any questions, ask me and I'll try my best to help you in the comment section and I'll later make a video. I do that for others and I might do it for you. So if your idea is legit, I'll do it. If it's not, I'll try my best, but still I'll try my best. So yeah. Once you're done here, you want to select the top and make sure it's just closed. Select this side, all sides on the top. And just you want to press Control G on your keyboard to group everything. Or you go here, you'll see here, just um, right click, and then you'll see here Group as Model. And then that's done. Now this is the model. You can go down here and don't group the spawn location. Sometimes it might not work, but it might. I never know. So then that's done. Make sure that all these parts are anchored. So you don't really need to go open the model to group everything. You just select the model and anchor everything in it. So then that's done. You can just go ahead and select both of these. So I'll go here and select both of them. Or if that's getting annoying, just go to Explore. Go to Workspace and I select the part. No, sorry. Select the model and the spawn location. You can rename the model to borders or something. And then just keep this little away from the heart. So this is the part we're using to lock our camera. So just put this a little bit bigger, higher like this. Now if I go press play, I'll see that um let me load in real quick. Alright, so you see I haven't loaded in, huh? Alright, so maybe I 1 second. I did a small bug. Yeah, so basically what I've done was I on my comment section, this guy he told me that I don't get it. He said I don't get it if I'm like coding or scripting by myself. And I replied to him and said to him that most of my videos I pause, like I don't start them and first like try my script if it's working, double check and stuff like that, and then I start the video. But today I didn't do that just to like tell you guys. But what I've just done is I showed you the video, I did the code with you, except that's the thing. There's a small bug. All I need to do is fix it. It didn't take long for me to, but I did it. So now I'll show you here. Could explore local scripts. Most of the time, I usually fix the code. See right here, there was a problem right here. Just um, sorry, right here. Close this. All right, now I'm gonna go level line 32 and just pause and update your script to this. Let me move my mouse. All right, pause the video and just copy the script down. But don't put this. Don't put this one. So just and then there you go. Pause and then yeah. Once you pause and you're back from coding, you just want to close that script. And if I go and press play now, it should work. Yeah. So now it works. See, I'm stuck on the part. So if I go and press Shift key on to go free cam. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna go here. Press Shift key. It's not gonna work because my player camera is now locked on this part. So the part that's bigger than me is the part right here. So we need to make this one go on this side and this one go on this side. This will only focus on one side, so you have to move your stuff around. So go here. You can use this method for other games also if you have like a um game for like a 2v like a 2D game and you want to add that. It's your completely your choice. I'm just doing this tutorial just for the loading screen. So make sure spawn location, my bad. This one model and spawn location is selected. Move it on this side. And then you want to go and move this one on this side. Now if I go and press play, I load into the game and my uh my part is now locked on this part. Like I just showed you. Now if I go and press Shift F5 or just stop playing, I'm gonna go and do the other script. We're gonna continue environment later. First we need to finish scripting. Then once you're done this starter player script, so make sure it looks like this. I had some bugs, I fixed it. Uh, just pause the video and then make sure I fixed it. These videos take a long time to edit and try my best to do them. So please make sure you subscribe and turn on notification bell. And make sure you like the video so this video can go to other people and be recommended to other people. Alright, so now what you're doing is start player scripts. You can go and close that. And now we want to focus on starter GUI. So go on start GUI and add a screen GUI. Once it's done, you're gonna add a frame. In that frame, you want to position that frame and you want to change the size of the frame. So what you want to do is go to frame. Alright, so you want to go to frame and then go to properties. And you want to delete whatever's in here. And you want to go position and make sure it's at 0, 0, 0, 0. So all at 0. And right here for size, we're going to change it to we're going to change it. So I'm going to go edit the numbers. So this is going to be 0 and this is going to be 1. And same thing for the other side, 1 and 0. And I just enter that and it'll be on the full screen. Now we should go to blur and you'll see here frame. You want to go ahead and add a text button. Now just enter this text button in the middle, just like this. And then we'll do all the customization later. So then text button, select that and put local script. In this local script, what you want to do is delete whatever's inside it and put dash dash local script inside the text button. And then enter, go to line 3 and put local teleport. This is gonna teleport the player when they press the button. It'll be teleporting the player to place ID, any place ID. I'll teach you that later. So make sure local teleport button equals script parent. Then enter, but local player place ID equals and then put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put place with an actual place ID. And then put enter, put line 6, put teleport um button. So capital B, so teleport button, dot mouse button, one click, and this two dots, connect function, function, and then brackets. Then you want to indent or enter and put local player equals game dot players dot local player. Alright, that's done. You want to indent or enter. Put if player, then with an E, and then put enter game, and then these two dots, get service, um, and then in brackets quotations, and put teleport service. And then in that later after the brackets, put two dots and put teleport um, place ID player. Then that's it. Make sure the script looks like this after you paused, and then we're gonna continue now. Oops, wrong button. All right, now after you continue, then you want to go on text button and then frame. Go to frame and you want to go to properties and scroll all the way up until you see background transparency. Put it to 1, and then you want to go back to text button and select text button. And you want to go ahead and add a UI corner. If you don't want to add a UI corner, it's completely up to you. So I'll just go like this. And then you want to add in that text button, add blur. And then this is gonna give a little effect to it. It's not gonna do that much difference, but I keep them. I just keep it there. If you don't want to, you can delete it and see the difference. Doesn't really matter. Then you can also add a UI corner. So once you add a UI corner, you can add a UI blur. Then you can add a UI aspect ratio. I'll teach you how to do that with all the frames later in the video. So that's done. We have a part next button that teleports us to place ID. To do place ID, you need to go to Asset Manager, make sure Asset Manager is open, and you want to save to Roblox. So I'm just going to save to the game to Roblox really quickly. All right, so now I saved the game. I go to File and go to Game Settings. Once you also save the game, you want to go to File, Game Settings, and then you'll see here monetization and security and all these stuff. Go to Security and enable access, studio access to API services, and allow third party um sorry wait allow third party teleport. So you need these two to be checked. Then just go ahead and save it. Once you go to Asset Manager, you'll be able to access this. You want to go press places, and this is the game we have right now. You just want to go right click, add a new place, and this new place, you want to go ahead and open that new place so that later we can access the game in Roblox, um, in the game Roblox instead of Roblox Studio only. Roblox Studio itself doesn't really teleport you to another place ID, which it doesn't really work like that. You need to actually test it in Roblox. So let me just load in really quick. Sorry, it's taking a bit long. Okay, once it's loaded in, it'll look like this. So this, make sure you can change whatever you want in this game. It could be like a zombie game where player, not really a zombie game, but anything, where players load into this game, and then they'll be able to press teleport text button, and it'll teleport it to the other game, which is the main game. So um it looks like this one. And then what you want to do in this other other place, you can change whatever you want, and then you want to go press file, and then you want to make sure save to Roblox there, and then it'll go and save to Roblox right here, and then you want to make sure publish to Roblox. Give me a second. Oh, that's a glitch. Okay, anyways, go make sure publish to Roblox is there. After that's done, you want to go and close that place ID, which we don't need anymore because it's now saved and published. We can go ahead and close it, and then go to um, the main game. So once we're into main game, what you want to do is copy or rename. You can also rename from here. If you right click this new place ID, you just change it to game main 2. I don't know, anything you want. And then you want to go right click and you see copy to ID to clipboard. You want to do that and copy the ID to clipboard. And you want to screen UI, you want to go to started UI, screen UI and frame. You'll see the text button, open text button, you see the local script. In this, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to just replace that with the place ID and close it. Now we're done. We just go and press Control S or go to File and press Save to Roblox and we publish to Roblox. Now we'll continue the environment. Okay. Before we continue, we'll take the screen UI and put it to service UI so it doesn't disturb us while we're building the game. So in here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a grass and trees and all that stuff. So what we would do here is we would go to right here. We'll see terrain. Select that and just minimize it. Now then later you can edit it, and you go to edit, and then you can go here and press fill. And then you'll see here's on your screen. Basically, this will just fill whatever is inside it. You can select anything you want here, snow, anything, whatever your theme is. I'm gonna go with grass and press fill. But before I press fill, I'm gonna go ahead and scale it. So I can also go here and just select it on the screen. So I can go here and select it like this, and I'll keep it a little bit bigger. This the part is just there to start the map out, so that we have a place to place it. We can delete this part later. We just need a place to keep this. All right, so that's enough. That's big enough. Now we're just gonna make it a little. We'll put it up a little bit, and then we're gonna put this thicker a little like that. Okay, so that's how it looks like. We go back to terrain editor. We press select grass. You can put water. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with grass. I'm gonna press fill. For following the video and later find out how nice this video and this game would be. Then after that's done, you're gonna go here, and then you'll see here we have all these options. You wanna go and select ground, or you wanna go and select anything close to ground. So yeah, so I'm gonna go with ground, and then you wanna go and select paint, or no, not paint yet. We'll first do sculpting. So sculpt and press grass. So what this is gonna do is gonna build little mountains like this, small bumps around the map, just for that realisticness. Now for that nice um uh dirt kind of um ground feel. What you want to do is go to paint and select ground. Now you'll see here if I just color it, it'll just become that grayish color. And if it's too much, you can just go to terrain editor and just make it smaller, bigger, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to 1. All right, that's done. I'm just gonna do a little small much smudge here and smudge here. And then right here in the middle, we're gonna add water. So go back to paint, select water, and just paint right here. It's gonna have a small river like this. Small, so not river, but lake, or small lake, yeah. We're gonna keep it like that, and we can change the color of the water. I'll teach you that later. And yeah, so once that's done, you'll see here there's a little grass here. It shouldn't be there. What you can do is go to terrain editor, and then you can press here. Um, right here, try to find a place where we can. Okay, you know what? We'll take flatten. It's not really okay. It's not really flattening anything. It's not the best terrain editor. It's not the best. Usually people use Blender and stuff like that to do the videos. Um, and to do their not videos but their environment. But I'm not using that. I'm just gonna go ahead with this Roblox video instead. Turn editor. So then you wanna go and let me just find out really quick how to. Alright, so I found a way to um like way lose this grass away. So what you can do is go to terrain editor and press sculpt, and right here you can see strength and stuff. If you want to just change it to however you like, I'll just go over here to this and then select water. So I'm gonna go with 6. So let's just change to 6. Okay, that's a little bit too big. Yeah, so select water and you see here, we'll just add some small hills. If you just tap, don't really like hold it. It's gonna take too much space. Like, tap and it's gonna go a little higher. Just like that, and it's gonna be just like that. You can add a small waterfall if you want. I'm not gonna do it for this video, but it's your choice. You can go to toolbox and search a waterfall and attach that right here or something and add some rocks. So you can do here, turn editor, sculpt, and press here and make sure find rock. It should be around here somewhere. Rock, and then just go here, press the square, and then start shaping up. Um, Actually, for this tutorial, I will add a waterfall because some people would want a waterfall in their game. How to shape it? If we go to terrain editor, you go ahead to um, smoothen out and just smoothen this part out. Okay, smooth this area and this side, a bit pointy. All right, and a little bit on this side. All right, now we have that little thing. Now we can go to toolbox and we can search up. Um, we can add a waterfall. Search up waterfall. There is a plugin for this. I'm not gonna use it because it's the same thing. Because a lot of people just took plug in animated a model on Roblox Studio. See right here. Just go ahead. This is the one from a plugin. Um, it just changed a bit. You wanna go and rotate that part like this. Um, just like that, and put it down here. Scale that a little smaller. That's too big. Okay, so now I put the part right here and use the moving arrows to put it higher and just like this. I will add a little small river here going back, going from the back. Um, since we want that like this area, this stuff, the smoke and stuff over here on top, so we're just gonna put that, scale it a little bit like this, a little smaller, and then put it higher. That's better. So look like that now. Because I like the part again, maybe a little higher is good. Yeah, this is better. Then to continue this and not look like it's coming out of nowhere, go to terrain editor, put paint, water. Then we'll just press the square button right here. It's a brush type square. We'll keep it like this. And now it's going too much, so we're just gonna dab up here. Yeah, so keep it like this. And then the water will just run down here, which is no one will look on the side anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Once that's done, if you want to shape it more, just go back to this area, press rock, and just do whatever you need to. Yeah, so try your best. Anyways, over there, and I'm not gonna fix anything right now. But you can keep it like this, or my best idea is to do it professionally. But I never added a waterfall before. I'm just doing this first time, so I'm gonna go and select that part, attach it more to the water, and put this a little bit words. Yeah, just like that. It's completely your choice. The camera will be on the side anyway, so players won't be able to go too close and look at this parts over here. So yeah, now we're adding the trees. I'll teach you how to change all the colors and everything later. So now I've got a toolbox. You can change any tree you want. Make sure it's realistically possible to make the plugin. Later, I'll show you how plugin works. Um, Basically, the plugin like moves the trees, like how it like can like flow around. So I'll teach you that later. So once you get into that area, so let me go here. Waterfall, right? You can add more smoke if you want. That's your choice. Go ahead and press blur. Just select here and search up blur. Oh, basically most games use this kind of blur part. So let me show you. It's pretty hard to find. I'll show you that later anyways. So go ahead and press search up tree. I put tree with by accident, didn't spell it properly. Let me go ahead and find that tree really quick. Now we search up tree. So what you want to do is a realistic tree or maybe a low poly tree so that we can use it so that when players join the game, the leaves can fall off and stuff. I'll shoot that later. So most people use this tree. Maybe it's not realistic, so we're going to go ahead and use it. Um, it's not that It's not gonna be the best in this map, so I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that. Let's go with the low poly tree. Try to find that. You can also just search up realistic tree. So let me go and pause the video and quickly find the uh, tree. Right, so then I searched up realistic tree on the toolbox and I found this realistic tree pack. Attach this to the I'll just attach this to the description below. So yeah, so then you want to go select and then you want to go and move any tree you like. For this team, we're not going to use the pink tree or the other trees right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and go ahead here and just delete these ones, delete them. And for this one, I don't need this too. And then just place the trees wherever you want. But just make sure that roots go under the grass instead of on top of it, so that it doesn't look ugly later on. And so now I duplicate the trees around the map, and now you can see here if I just go and lock my screen right here, it looks pretty nice. Now we're gonna do is change the color of the grass and the water. So change the color of the grass and water. What you want to do is go to terrain editor and you see create, you'll find nothing here. So what you want to do is go to work explore and you want to go to workspace and go to properties. You'll see here there's a lot of options. If you scroll all the way down, all right, my bad. I meant to go to don't go to workspace. Minimize that. You want to go in ahead and press space and go to terrain and then press properties. You'll see here there's watercolor, which is right here, and the grass and everything will be here. Um, so if you go open materials right this, the material right here, select that arrow, and you'll see all of these materials. So we have grass, so grass is right here. There is leafy grass, but I don't really recommend that unless you want to. And then there's grass. So for that, let me go here and just select this. Okay, so then let's change the color of the grass. Go here and change the color. Right now you can go ahead and change the color of the grass. There's some basic colors over here. Change it a little. You can see the colors changing. Looks pretty nice in white. In different colors, it looks very nice. Um, let's go with green. We got that nice green now. Let's go with darkish, more dark. That's good. Um, that looks nice. If you want, you can keep that. But since we want that like realisticness, we might have to go a little bit more light on it. So we're gonna go back to terrain properties, and then I'm gonna change that a little lighter. Maybe changing this side. Even the original color is okay. If you want to just press Control Z on your keyboard to redo it back to the original um grass grass color. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use the original grass color on this video. But since we're already here, we're gonna let me just go back and change the color. So if this is this color, I'll just make it a little darker or lighter. I'll keep it here. What is here? Yeah, keep it like that. Then after that's done, you want to go to realistic tree. You'll see all these trees here. Just close the folder. Doesn't really matter. And then you see the part that we have locked on for the loading screen. We're just gonna move it over here to the side right here, and then put this a little higher like this. And then we're gonna rotate it. Doesn't really matter because it won't actually rotate for us. Because if you go and press play, you'll see here that when I load into the screen, you'll see here that when I load into the screen, my my part won't be pointing this way, it'll be pointing straight. That's how it is. Pretty sure you can change it with script, but I prefer doing this and more adjusting it later. So um before we do the part and stuff, I'll teach you how to change the grass movement and speed. Do that, what you do is let's just close the terrain editor, and then you want to go to um the plus sign right here, or you can just go to untitled any of this, and you want to go and add. Let me remove this one. Delete tab. Okay. Right here in this test version I showed you in my other video, go here and add a tool, like add a tab, add a tool, and then search up wind, wind. And I already added it, so it's one show wind direction. Then you want to go and select that, and if you go here close to the grass, you'll see here that grass is moving slowly. We can move the direction of where grass is moving. You can't really see it that much. And then you can also change the speed of a grass. So speed, and go this way. It looks like that now. Yaw and pitch. So the speed is like this. So pretty much okay. Now direction, I'll keep it like that. Since there's not much grass here, we're gonna paint a little grass here to show more realisticness in the loading screen. So I'm gonna go back to home, open I'm gonna open uh what's it called, terrain, and then go to paint, edit, press paint, press grass, and shape a little grass on the side. So it looks like that. Yeah, so that's better. We have that nice grass over there. Now I can close terrain editor and we can go here and select that green, move it a little back so that we can see the light coming in. Let me move this a little front back here. So that looks like this now on the loading screen. Pretty nice. The tree is on this side, some grass is moving here, water's here, the thing is coming this way. So that we're gonna move part a little like this. And in that part, we're gonna go to properties, select the part and go to properties, and then you wanna go at transparency and make it 1. Now once you go and press play and you'll load into the game, you'll see that the grass will be moving, the water here is running, and there'll be a little lag because my monitor is running on this. So and my OBS studio is also running, so the grass won't be moving here, but it will be moving for you. Um, it might be loading. You see, it now it's moving. Okay, so yeah, it's in a tree. Now my part is a bit far away from before, so we need to go put it back in the right position, and then you can position and keep testing and make sure it's a bit higher so you can see the light coming in to the water. And yeah, so let me go and stop playing and keep adjusting until it's perfect. All right, so I don't see my part here. Most of us, developers, we forget our parts are, and we start messing up. It's just a small mistake we do. Just the part we added on the bottom, we don't need that anymore. We can just delete it. And the part, don't delete lock part. Um, just go select that and go to properties, change that back to transparency to 0, so that you can see the part. And then you want to go and move the part wherever you want. So I'm gonna go and put it more like beside the tree over here, close to this. I'll put it back to straight because it doesn't really matter. 'Cause it doesn't actually rotate for us. So it should at least point over here. Let's put it a little higher. So like this. And then a little bit more on the right. So that when we go inside the part, it looks like that. Let's go press play and see if that happens. And we will load into this area. If I'm not wearing, okay, let me turn on my background here. You can hear this a shower sound like of the thing of the environment. I'm gonna keep quiet for a second so you can hear the background of the grass moving and everything. Yeah, so you probably had to hear that nice like closely, but that was the water splashing on the a pond and everything was the grass was moving and everything. So that's the noise. The nice, we have this nice thing. Now is to turn to effects. Go stop the video, and then you want to go to. Right, so after that's done, you want to go to lighting and then delete whatever is inside it, and just delete it. And then I'll link one of my other videos. All right, so sorry, my bad. Uh, yeah, so go to Explorer, and then you'll see here in lighting, you want to add a atmosphere. In atmosphere, you want to go to properties, and then you'll see all of these colors here. You want to change the color to 192, comma 192, comma 192. Enter that, and then go back to decay, and put 192, comma 192, comma 192. Most of them are the same. Then you want to go to lighting and atmosphere. Make sure there's the same. And then for density, we want to make it 0.3 312. All right, then that's done. Then you want to go to lighting again, and you want to add a realistic sky. Basically, you can do this in Toolbox. I'm gonna go and search up realistic sky. You'll see here. I'll find the first one here. You can just choose any sky you want. I'm gonna go ahead with the realistic sky. It's better. And then just delete all of this. We don't need this, and just keep the realistic sky. Realistic sky. Keep that and put it into lighting. And you want to select realistic sky, and then can change it if you want. But I have to keep it the same. And then you want to add a sun rays. So go to lightings and add sun rays. Right. Now this will be renamed to sun rays. You can go to properties. Sorry, properties. And you'll see here intensity for sun rays. You want to change that to 0.194. And just enter that, and it'll be like this. Then we just don't need anything else. We just need to add one more key thing. It's called blur. Clearly, you do not need this from Toolbox, but you need this from lighting from Workspace. This is how you add the nice loading effect, loading screen to your video, to your intro, or loading screen. Um, so yeah, so that's that. Except I'm not gonna use blur for now, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete it. And then you want to go ahead and search up in Toolbox something like smoke or gas. Not sure if it actually is gas. Search up smoke. I think it's smoke. Smoke effect. No, it's called fog actually. Search up fog in toolbox, and you'll see the small fog mesh. You want to go and put that over here in the center, and then you want to put scale and change the scale of it. Once that's done, go ahead and scale it around that map and scale it like that. So now I'll teach you how to make change transparency. So now loading screen will be right here. Looks more nicer now, right? But it's a bit dark. So now I go to properties and select a part. Go to properties, go to transparency right here, and maybe change it to 90 or 0.95. You'll see here, you'll see that nice. There was already 0.95. Let me change to 0.80. Um, put 85. I'm not sure if this is even better. This is worse. Just keep changing it until like it's the best. So mesh bar properties transparency. Let's do no 100 is too much. 0.96, 97, 98, 99. 99 is good. So 0.99 is good. Then you want to select that part and then make it a little bit bigger like this. All right, now you want to go to select and make sure anchor is correct. Check. So then go. You can press select the part and go to properties, and then you can also go to properties, and then you want to scroll all the way down until you see anchored. So just search up anchored right here. You can go and select anchored and make sure it's anchored so it doesn't fall over its place. And then now if I go and go into that part, it's that nice kind of effect, um, like fog effect. Then after that's done, you want to select that part so later it doesn't disturb you. You want to select the part and press lock. So now if I'm going to try pressing the inside, I won't be able to go and select the part. If you want to unlock the part and delete or anything, go to first mesh part, go to properties, and search lock, and you'll be able to unlock that part and select it again. I'm gonna keep it as locked. So now we have done most of everything. We can now close this view wind direction thing. So I'm gonna go close that, and then I'm gonna go back to home, and you'll see here we mostly done everything. We just need to work on the loading screen. I will be taking a quick break. I'll be right back. Get back to the video. So once you're back, what you want to do is get into. If you were here for the first part of the video, I did say go down to the description below and get the um go and get the script sorry, the loading screen GUI. And once I get that, you want to go and add that to your game. I'm going to go and do that really quickly. Alright, so go down to the description below and get the free model, and then what you want to do is claim that model and put it into your game. So you can go to toolbox, press my stuff, and then add the model. And then you want to go to Explorer. Once you added the model, you want to put the loading into storage UI. And in here, you want to go and you can, if you want, you can delete the end scene. What this is going to do is when you press play, and when the loading screen is done, this end screen will um, like move from the right or left, and then it'll load into your game. But for now, for this video, I'm not going to use the end frame, end sequence. I'm just going to delete that. And then for this frame, this is the main frame right here. We're gonna go to properties and we're gonna go to transparency. So search up transparency and you'll see right here, put number 1, and then you'll see this nice background transparency. So for that, that's done. You can go here and change the text to whatever you want. Maybe my realistic world. If you don't want this title to be here, you can maybe like change it to the here. It doesn't matter. Just make sure it is in a ratio where mobile players and PC players can see it. I'll teach you how to uh, size everything later. But for now, if you want to keep the title, if you don't want to keep the title and save it up for later, or maybe never want it and you never know if you want to add it back, keep it in server storage. It's the best place to keep things and store things. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it in title in that area. I'll add it back later. So for here, this is the bar. So you want to go select bar and then you can change the color to whatever you like. Put everything here and background transparency and change background transparency to white. So I'll keep it all the way to white. And then just select the middle and you'll see here as I've selected percentage. That's going to account how much far it goes. So for that, I'm going to go all the way down and see texture color 3. Change that all the way to black. So it looks like this now. But these 3 dots over here, it's gonna mess up a little because if I go and select that, it's gonna move a lot of things. So if I see here, there's dots. You can open dots and you'll see dot 1, dot 2, dot 3, and there's a local script over there. Don't mess around with that. If you want, you can change the color for all of this and just select this. There's also others in here inside dots. It's gonna be a lot of changing colors. Your choice if you want to do that. I'll just do it for this tutorial. So go open all those frames. Like that. And then you want to just select dots, dot 1, dot 2, inside dot, dot 2, inside dot, and then don't select the UI corner. Only all the frames, so dots, dot 1, inside dot 2, inside dot 3, inside dot. Once all those are selected, you see how it looks complicated over here. What you want to do is go to properties, and you'll see here background color. It'll be dashed because there's no color because the inside dot right here, if I just remove inside dot like this and go back to properties, there will be a color, there won't be any color. So um for now I'm not gonna mess up anything, so just to make this quick, so I'm not gonna mess around with the dots. I'll just keep it as it is. And for the percentage, we have all done everything. For the tip now, go to properties and scroll all the way down to text color, and then we can put here um text color right here, text color 3. We'll put it to black, and then you can make it go to properties for that tip text, and then you can go here and make it italic or bold. Make it bold, and then or no, we will make it bold, and we'll just go here to tip, and we can put anything here, maybe like the video or something like that. I'll put subscribe to Nytrix Prime, like just like that, and maybe a bold with this will look more nice. And then you see here, I can add more information, not only short stuff. So I can go here and select that, double tap, subscribe to Nytrix Prime for more Roblox Studio content, for more 2026 Roblox Studio content, and more. Let's continue that. See now the loading screen will here. You see it. Maybe the black doesn't might camouflage with the background. You can make the text red. Doesn't really matter. I'll keep it as it is. But maybe I'll just change to white because it looks more better. Yeah, just like that. So now that's done. We have uh finished the loading screen. Now we can go ahead back here to screen UI and add that screen UI back to the game. Started UI. So now in this, what we're gonna do is select text button and go to properties and then put so I'll scroll all the way down and then want to make sure text scale is checked. And then for the button in text, just put it as all caps start or maybe play, just like that. And then you can change the text here. I'm gonna change to Sudoku 1 and lag it a little bit. A bit of lag crash, my bad. So then you want to go and just make this text button just like that. Then in that text button, we have all these things. Now we can select that text button, go to properties, and scroll all the way up. You want to make this background transparency 0.7 or something, just like that. So now, so 0.6, my bad. And then you want to go to lighting and add a blur. Now it looks like this. Now we can just keep your screen right here. If you want, you can make that part, so you can go to explore and select that part, view lock part, and make the go properties and go make the transparency to 1. It's completely your choice, or just keep it as 0. And then you see how there, I'll spawn over there and I'll be over here. So like this. So if I go press play, I'll load into the game, locked on that part, load in. See, I'll be loading into the game. There'll be other tips in that thing. I'll teach you how to change more of the tip um, later. I did it wrong. I'm sorry. But I'll teach you how to do it correctly. So see how it has this loading screen and everything. And then after it loads in, we're not done, so don't like end the video yet. But it just goes to 100 and then loads us in the game after a while.